Hello and welcome back to another video on the Garner Collective YouTube channel. How's everyone doing today? If you like this video and it helps you to decide whether a laptop screen extender is for you, then please subscribe to the channel. Check out the rest of the videos on the channel. There's a wide variety of gaming, money making, household stuff, and let's begin with today's video. So online on Aliexpress, I've been looking at some screen extenders, the ones which give the ability to have two screens either side of your laptop. I know there's some people out there that like this device because it can enhance gaming but also multimedia purposes of, say for instance, one screen has government servers on, which I do, another screen has YouTube on, another screen might have accounts on. This device in the box here now can do it. This is going to be a 2K resolution dual screen extender for my laptop, which is a Zeus Star Strix 17 laptop, and this laptop is a 17.3 inch screen. And I know that some people who buy laptop screen extenders, when they buy them, they find out that it won't fit their laptop, but this extender will actually fit up to 17.3 in laptop size because it does pull apart and stuff like that, and it's fully you can actually pull them apart as well and put the screens on the table next to it, either horizontal or vertical. Good for gaming, things like being able to extend whatever you're watching or game through the three screens. I know that's some support for, but that only goes up to 16-inch laptop, so that's no good for me. So let's get straight to the unboxing of this item from Aliexpress, China. Let's begin. This video is recorded on the Honor Magic V3, so let's remove my Huawei phones because I'll be showing the product on my P40 Pro once I've got it unboxed. So let's do that right now. So removing the white packaging, we're left with a brown box, and I've got to point out this is from a brand called U Perfect. That's the letter U with the word perfect next to it. U Perfect are a Chinese brand, and they cater to doing portable screens with different resolutions, 1080p, 2K, 3K, and so on. And they're mostly used for laptops or mobile gaming. So in a way, you could take a mobile screen and your games console, plug the console straight into the screen and begin gaming. Or like I bought here now, this is for a laptop, but you can buy the separate screen only, which can be put next to a laptop. Or even, as I said before, this is a dual screen in this box. They do sell as well a single screen, which is a bit cheaper, and it's still 2K, or you can choose a 1080p one. So let's carry on. So opening up the flaps on the box, you can see U Perfect, which is perfect for life. That's their little slogan, perfect for life. They do have a website, so you can check their products. They sell products on their store on Aliexpress, and also other sellers sell their products. And they also have an active Facebook page as well by typing into U Perfect on Facebook. So there we have the white box, perfect condition, not a single dent or workman's boot. As you know, there's a lot of people who work for parcel companies who throw the parcels at full power and your games console or whatever comes dented and you complain to the people. But this box and this box here are perfect condition. On the side of the box, we have the word work from home, entertainment, travel, design, and music creation. So you can do all that. And my Zeus Star Strix laptop, perfect condition, no problems at all. And today's date. This will be posted tomorrow, so you'll get this video online on the 17th on December, which is tomorrow, Tuesday. So remove the lid of the box, and the amazing thing about this box is this. They fit padding in the box, so it's going to be secure with transport padding that's built in. It's not stuck there, it's just part of the box itself. And here it is, there's the device. It's got a nice feel to it, I tell you. I have also bought a bag, which I will show in another video when I'm actually going to make that video. But I don't want to add the bag to this video because it's going to be too long. So let's carry on with what we're doing. Here we are. That could be both screens. These screens are actually rotatable. Got a nice weight to it. So I'm going to put the screens here for now. And look what else in the box. We have USB 3.0 A to C Smart Digital Life. And that is a Type-C cable. So you can see they give you all the leads that they'll be asking you, for instance, to go to shop and buy one. You have another USB 3.0 A to C Smart Digital Life, and that's the Type-C cable again. This machine, actually, these screens will not have the tatty sort of wires you see on some devices which they show. This is all going to be neat. It's going to be one cable to one screen, and it's going to be coming out your laptop. So that's going to be good with no mess. And once it's done, it's going to look like a mobile command center, isn't it? And we have these other leads. Smart Digital Life, and this seems to be a HDMI cable. Well, we've got loads of cables today. Smart Digital Life, HDMI cable again. So that's 2 so far here of those ones, HDMI, 2 of the Type-C. And we've got another cable. This looks like a Type-C to Type-C one. My laptop does support Type-C, which is nice. Don't you dare walk on that screen. Don't walk on the screen. Don't walk on the screen. Don't moan at me either. Another cable, Type-C to Type-C. I do have an adapter that gives your computer more USB ports, called a USB hub. And as I said before, it's a 14-inch monitor, user manual, and that's what it looks like when it's completely set up. Got that mobile command center. And we have settings of sharpness, advanced, brightness, contrast, picture, inputs, factory, other information, picture, display, color, and advance. And there we are in the booklet. We have the screens. Color 140 G12, screen size 14-inch, resolution 2240 by 1400, IPS, full viewing angle, color gamut 100% RGB, average brightness 350 CDM2, interface min HDMI, USB port C, machine size 340 by 340 times 34 millimeters, net weight 1,678 grams, connector types. That's what I said before, you don't have to have it connected to the laptop, you can have it singly on the table or whatever. Devices can transfer signal via Type-C port. Your device can't support Thunderbolt 3 and so on. And I'll show you that already, haven't I? So what I'm going to do now, before we open this packaging up, because I want to get this part of the video out of the way, is to show you what it looks like when it's set up on the Aliexpress website. So let's do that right now. So type in my password, don't look. Right then, so we've gone to the Aliexpress website just to show you what it looks like when it's fully set up and to show you how easy it looks. So it's 14-inch screen, 2K, by the company called UPerfect. How good it looks, that's extended mode, showing the full detail. So at the moment now I've been playing Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered, so you'll be able to see more of the beasts all over the screens and so on if I have it in extended mode. Or can I have one screen only and carry on doing my internet on the other screens without interrupting my game. So as you can see now, there's different modes for it. Independent mode, the stand at the back is very comfortable to use and extends all the way. You can rotate the screen 180 degrees and even take it off the stand to have it separately, unless you want one screen only. As I said before, they do sell these a lot cheaper if you want one screen in the 1080p or the 2K. So there it is now, taken off the side and put in there. And it has ports on the side of the screen as well, in case you need any extra ports. Now I'm going to show you the video on it, and then we're going to unwrap mine and get it fitted. So I'll do it right now. So here we have the video ready to go. Now watch. You'll see now as the laptop extends from 13 to 17.3. 14-inch screen IPS with a ratio of 16:10, but you can choose 16:9 if you want to, but 16:10 offers more picture quality. It has ports on the side of the screen as well. There's a difference of 1080p and 2K. There it is, 16:10. As it zooms up, full screen. Ports on the side. I did let the seller know that I'm making this video and they're very happy. So let's go and open up the product right now and have a look. Right then, so here's the screens in there. They will be perfect. I believe people commented how good they are, saying it's like a monster on the computer and looking really, really good. And let's get it opened and have a look. As you can see, it's completely sealed well, which is good. And especially as you saw before, with a good box there and a good box here, you know it's going to be perfect when I get it out of the packet. So here you can see some of the screen already. It's the back of it. Sturdy material. Nice feel to it. Right then, so just to move the packaging, and here we have the screens folded. On the side of the screens you can see the word HD. Looks like a forward, wherever it is, or contrast up and down. USB Type-C, USB Type-C. There's the screen folded. It looks very good, doesn't it? As I said before, you've got all the leads. HDMI, HDMI, Type-C, Type-C, USB to Type-C, like a phone one, and the instruction manual. So you get all these free. They could have charged you, couldn't they? But it comes in the box. It should have come in the box, shouldn't it? 'Cause it's kind of expensive. There it is. The other cat. Meow, meow. I have just lifted up part of the back, which you saw was lying down a second ago. You have the screen looking nice, covered to protect it. And there it is there, standing up. So let's get this on show and have a look. Right then, so here it is then. There's the screen, the right side screen, still got the cellophane on. You got the back rest that clips onto the back of your laptop, and you got the other screen. The other screen right now is rotated the other way. So as you can see, this screen is facing me now. But if you walk around the back, you can see the other screen there, showing you that it can rotate. And there's the back panels. These panels, they will pull apart to be able to fit your laptop. And there's the stand right there in the middle. Oh, I'll put it down on my carpet so you can see what it looks like when they're all rotated the same way. So there's the right screen here now. It does let you know on the stickers which is the right side and which is the left side, because the only difference you can find if you didn't have the stickers, as you can see there left, is this little ledge here. This little ledge clips onto the top of your laptop and it's very secure to keep it from being scratched. And there's the right left side screen as well. How good that looks. Right then, so some people are going to ask again now, or probably comment in the future, can it fit a 17.3 inch laptop? Well, this is my 17.3 inch laptop there. I do have a blue one, which is 15.6, but this is for this laptop only. So let me show you what I mean, where it can fit. So this is the backing that will fit on my existing laptop. There's the left screen, as I said before, and the right screen. So to show you right now that it can fit up to 17.3 inch laptop, look at this. Let me show you. If you let me do it with one hand. Let me do it there. So what I've done to keep this in place is this. This is my hand grip. But as you can see here now, this metal thing like a ruler here now extends. So this will extend to the laptop size that you have. And then it clips onto the back and then it's secure. But if you want to, example now, if you want to close it, as I said before, I've only put this in place. Look, close again, didn't it? So let me open it again if I can do it with one hand. There. You can see it opening there to fit the laptop. So I'm going to do that right now. Right then, it's taking flight. Look at it, how good it looks now, look. So, as I showed you before, well, I haven't shown you, have I? This clips securely on the edge. See, as you can see here now, it's not touching my screen. My screen is not being touched. So I haven't got a piece of plastic on the screen at all. It's just, you know, touching the frame of the laptop itself. Here, look, there. And here. It clips securely there. And let me show you this before I fit it. So in case you don't know, I'm new myself, as you can see when I just got it, is this. Let me show you what I mean. See this screen here now? It's close, isn't it? It's close compared to this screen. So if you're playing a game and you want to put the entire laptop into a game mode, like which I call extend, you don't want to be, you know, playing a game, then looking here, seeing a gap, then looking there and seeing the rest of the game. That's why I've just done this now to show you. So you want it close together, don't you? So when you're playing a game, you just want to look there, no tiny little gap, which is, you know, normal, and you go straight to there. But on this one, like I said before, you don't need to play any game, look here, see the gap there, and then see this screen. So I'm going to show you on the back what it looks like. How good that looks. So as I said before, it's a 17.3 inch screen. That's the metal slider. So what I said to you before about the back, this is now tight to this one, isn't it? So it's better, isn't it? But if you look at this one, it's a big gap. And if you look at here, you can see this is pushed all the way in, making it look secure, while this one here is not pushed all the way in. So what you need to do is just push it together once you put the clip on the end. And you've also got a supporting stand here, which comes out and extends. But let me do the other screen first, and then we'll come back to the stand in a second. So we're back. So let me just show you before I fit it in place. As you've seen in the Aliexpress video, these screens can come off completely, and this, I think, becomes a stand. So when you've got your wire plugged into your main laptop screen here, this can act like a stand so that you can do stuff, or you can have it connected to your laptop. So let me show you how it works. So this can slide, like you can see there, backwards and forwards. See, like that. So I'm going to fit this now as close to this one. Then we will look at the front of the screen again. Then we'll look at the stand. As I said before, the Garner Collective is always detailed. No quick video to get the views, detailed video, and it will be a detailed write-up, I tell you. Right then, so I've done that. I've noticed that one of the reasons why this side was sticking out and that one wasn't, was because this screen was rotated the other way, which is kind of weird. So I fixed it so that screen is correct, and as you can see, they're all in place, all tight. So let's look at the front again now that it's done to see what it looks like. It's looking very good, isn't it? Because that proper mobile command center, it looks better once the screens are on. But look how good that looks. As you know, they go like this, so you've got like a little room. Imagine that though, if you had your blanket over your head, over the screens as well, like a little tent. So it looks like that, isn't it? It's really cool. So, what I'm going to show you now is the stands, and then we'll look at the side of the screen to see where we fit these wires. As I said before, the most important thing for people who are going to ask me in the future, can this fit a big size laptop? 17.3 is this laptop size. You can see that this is extended. If this was a 13-inch laptop, this wouldn't even be showing. On a 15.6, you probably show it a little bit like here, but it's 17.3, the biggest size they do. I did have a laptop a long time ago, which went up to an 18.4-inch screen. That was the fantastic Acer Aspire 8930G, but some idiot stole it from where I used to live. So here's the stand now. Comes out easily with one hand. This button is to retract it. It comes out like a zip tie. I'll do that right now. There it is, out extended, and this little button here makes it easy to push back in again. So that should reach the floor. So let's do that right now and get it to reach the floor. To make it reach the floor and give it the added support, just tilt your screen back. You will anyway, won't you, when you're gaming? You want it upright. So it looks like that. It looks pretty cool, isn't it? So now we're going to look at the sides of the laptop screen to see what ports they have and open up a packet and get these screens fitted. Before we look at the screens again, let me just show you how it rotates. So here we have the screen now facing me, and we have the other screen facing forward. These completely rotate. Like that, as you can see, it's rotated. It bends that downwards as well. It can support like that. You can bring it forward a bit like that. You can bring it right the way forward, right the way down. Bring it down, right the way there. Bring it there, like that. Even this one can do the same as well. Isn't that cool? Now we're definitely going to look at the sides of the screen, see what ports they have. We can see a Type-C, two Type-C, so you can actually do other stuff in there. You got controls for volume, settings, and another button here. I don't know much about it. So you've got all the ports there for plugging the computer in from your Type-C, if your computer has one, into this, and so on. And on the other side, do we have the same? Yes, we do. We have the same ports on both sides of the screen. Right then, so I brought the laptop round to the place where I usually sit to use my computer, which is here now. At the moment, it doesn't look very good because the other two screens aren't on. So it looks, you can't really see that black one, can you? Because it's matched in with the buffet. So my laptop has a Type-C port, so I'll be using one screen for the Type-C port, but the other one I'll be using with the other port, which is a Type-C to the USB port. Then we'll have both screens on, which I believe come on straight away. So I will plug the wires in a little bit. Then when I press record on the video, we'll do a fireworks display as both screens should come on at the same time. So let's do that right now. So just to recap, we'll be cutting this open to get the Type-C into the back of the laptop. And for the other one, because I've only got one Type-C port, will be the USB to Type-C. So let's first of all cut the USB to Type-C. And I can show you clearly now the hooks which go into the back of the screen. So this is one of the hooks there, you can see there. And the other one is here. And the same for that one. Top. Does it damage your screen? No, it doesn't, because you can see it's only touching gently the frame of the screen. This is a very thin frame. No, sorry, very thin bezel, which is good because you get more gaming ratio compared to laptops where they've got a thick black bezel going around the screen like an iPhone. Alright then, so what I've done now, I've had another check before we actually start it. I've checked the wires, so we have one cable. Let me show you the cables. I've got this part, you know that one very well, don't you? That goes into the back of the laptop. That's going to power the left side of the screen, and that wire goes up there and into the screen here. USB-C, as you can see. And we have this one here, and I have plugged this one into the Type-C port of the laptop, and that's going into the wire here, and again that's a Type C. So now we're going to look at the front of the laptop, and we're going to turn it on, and we can see the screens come on at the same time. So let's do this. A bit from the front. The wires are already, just going to put the wires in and that's it. So let's do this now at the same time. So first of all, let's try the left screen. As you can see, I've still got the cellophane on it, and the wire is hanging out on purpose so we can see it coming out at the same time. So it's in the second port here, and before I show you that, you may be thinking, why is one wire higher up than this one? That's just the way they've made it, and the port. It's not something to do with the screens the wrong way round or other stuff. That's the way they've done it. I even checked it on the Aliexpress website. It's like that. So let's go over to this screen first of all, and let's plug it in by pushing the wire further in. Let's wait a couple of seconds. And you heard the noise of it being registered. And here we are. That's one screen on USB, and it's saying it's a 2K monitor. And as you can see, all the two screens are showing the same wallpaper of Horizon Zero Dawn, and that is a Tor neck from Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered. So now that's already looking pretty cool, isn't it? So we still got the cellophane on this screen, but if you go press the middle button here, which is this one here, you can go through the settings on the screen. You've got the brightness levels, you've got backlight, brightness, contrast, sharpness, and what else is there? So look. Contrast, sharpness, go further on if it will let me. And you do have aspect ratio, if I can find it. Yes, that's how you do it. You hold the button down, so you got picture, display, color, advance, backlight, brightness, sharpness. So if you go across, you can look at the ones that got their display, color, advance. You can set the aspect ratio. You can change the color of the monitor. Let me show you what colors they do have. I'll go to advance. Aspect ratios, you got like 16, 9, 4, 3, 5, 10, or 4. You got overscan, DDCCI, ultra vivid screen, ultra HD, and so on. Sharp enhance, ultra HD mode, and you've also got different brightnesses for the screen as well, which I'm going to show you right now. Nope, I deselect. Go back, go back. Kind of a bit annoying, you know, to navigate at the moment. So look, go here. So oh, here it is. There's display. So we go to display again. It's that one, isn't it? Display, display, display. Click display, and you got like 180 and stuff like that. But I'm trying to find the color mode. There we are, colors. Gamma, temperature, color effect, game, movie, photo. Let's have a look. Game, you can see the screen changing color. Movie, photo, vivid, user. I've still got the cellophane on the screen, so judging by the color mode, let me just remove this screen protector so we can actually have a good look. Right then, so I've moved the cellophane, and looking at it right now, I would say, let's have another look at the colours of the display. So there's my laptop screen there, and there's the colour from the game. Let's have a look. From the game setting, not the actual game. Let's go back to the menu, pick display again, click on display. Was it? No, it's colour, wasn't it? So go back one, go to colour. Color effect. I'd say the one which looks the best would be vivid. Looks pretty cool. No, user doesn't look all that good. Vivid is like the sort of look I look at on my games, a sharpened, deep look. Photo is pretty good. Movie, game look makes it a bit of black and white, doesn't it? I would say, for my liking, I would choose so look. So look at game again. I'm not sure because it all look pretty good. Probably if I put a game on, I'll probably have a look, which we'll show later on. So let's stick with pick the one that matches the screen. And you can change the saturation as well. The screen. I don't want to mess anything up really. So, okay then, so we'll come out of that. If it will let me. Right then, so I've done the settings now. I've left it on, what was it leave it on now? I left it on, go across, color effect. I chose it on standard because it's a high resolution screen. So leave it the way it is for now. So the next thing we're going to check now is the other screen, and that's the third screen. So let's do that right now with a quick plug-in and watch how quickly it comes on. And I also need to remove, which we did on the other video, the cellophane as well. So let's quickly peel it off, which I'll do right now. Fireworks. So that's off now. So now we're going to see the third screen come to life with a simple push of the Type-C cable. And keep watching. Ta-da! Come on, make me look bad. So there we go then. We have the three screens ready. It's looking like a mobile command unit, isn't it? So let's do the settings for this one as well. This is as I said before, these are 2K screens, high resolution, 60 Hz screen, and it looks really good, really good. Just leaning forward, and you've got your control pad in your hand. That's going to be cool. So let's quickly do the settings on this one again. Same again. Now I've got a bit more knowledge on it. And there we go, just on the settings. Look how crisp that picture looks. 2K, exactly the same. Looking really good, isn't it? This is going to be my thumbnail image. So, the next thing you want to see is multitasking, aren't you? So, I've got a few things, you know. Let's have a look. So, if we go to right click on the desktop, go to display settings. So, it looks like that. Display settings, and this is where you can actually configure your monitors. So look, if I go to detect, we got the three monitors straight away, 1, 3 and 2. If I click on identity, the screen should list a big number. Let's have a look if they do. There, 3, 1, 2. This is in the wrong order though on the screen, isn't it? As you can see, that one's saying 3, that's 1, which I did want it to be 1, and that's 2, this one over here. But on the display here now, it's the wrong order, so I'll quickly change them over. So let's check it again then. 3, 1. So let's do it again, 3 in case you didn't miss it. Identify, 3, 1, 2. 312 is there. So let's apply that. So it's done. And that's done. That's simple how it is. So what we need to do next is just test out the ability, what are these screens for, multitasking as well as gaming and computers. So I've got like, let's have a look now. Let's open up a few tabs. I have opened up 3 tabs on my computer. As you can see, they've got 3 tabs open. We've got Amazon, which I was looking at a second ago. We've got news on Mortal Kombat. And we also have Huawei phone. So that's 3 tabs. So if you're going to go, for instance, how can I read all these? Do I have to minimize one? Usually when I'm doing my surveys and money-making apps, I put a TV show half of the screen and I do the survey app at the same time. So I'm constantly watching the TV show here and the survey app there. It can get a bit annoying sometimes. But what you can do now that you've got 3 screens is this. As you saw before, we configured by going into, let me show you again, right-clicking on the desktop, go into display settings, and we saw we had our 3 screens, didn't we? We identified the 3 screens by clicking on identify, which showed you 3, 1, 2. Let me show you that at a distance. 3, 1, 2. And we got it here, 3, 1, 2. So we know this is the 3rd screen, that's the 2nd screen, and this is the 1st screen. So what we can do now is we can share out those 3 screens. So instead of saying, I want to look at the Amazon one, but I also want to look at the phone one at the same time, but also read about Mortal Kombat, how can I do it without these in the way? Simple. So say, for instance, now you want to space them out. So we looked at the Amazon one first. We moved the Amazon magically to this screen. So now I can work on the other screens and also, read this at the same time. So let me just maximize that if it will let me. There we are. That's maximized now to that 3rd screen. As you can see, you can still read it clearly. And then we've got the Mortal Kombat one and the Huawei phone one left of me. So what I'm going to do there, could we halve the screen like the old days? We just do this and they can read both at the same time. It's annoying, isn't it? So what we can do is, let's get Ed Boon's story of Mortal Kombat to this screen here, which is empty. So what we do now, we hold the mouse button down, as you know, the left one, and we just do magic. So it's back again, and you go and maximize that. So now I can read about, Mortal Kombat, and you can easily, just move up and down, read that, while you're also looking at Amazon. But then the main screen is, got nothing to look at. So that's when we maximize the Huawei phone, and there we are. Command Center, Ed Boon, Mortal Kombat, Amazon, Talk on the right hand side, and the Huawei phone. So you can just do that now, and they can solve things straight away. So you don't have to have these screens. What you could have, for instance, your Zoom meetings, your YouTube here, your Amazon there, eBay, YouTube, Amazon, gaming, YouTube, whatever. So you can do all that. So that's amazing, isn't it? So again, you can, if you don't want to have all the screens on, as you saw previously, I was folding the screens back. We can turn them off. You could just do, Windows button, and the P brings up this, and you can just go, there we are, PC only, PC only. I don't need these screens anymore. Undo that, or you can just click on duplicate, and there we are, all 3 on at the same time. And it's doing that now because I'm duplicating the main screen. Yeah, look. Isn't that cool? Right then, so this is what happens if you put your screen on duplicate. So like I said before, it's the Windows button and P together brings up all this. If you don't want these two screens on now, left and right, because you don't need them anymore, just click on PC only and it goes back to your laptop. If you want to put this on to the other screens, you can just, as you can see, it goes off to no signal. If you want to, no signal again in there. If you want to put it back onto the screens, activate the screens again, just click duplicate and all three screens should come on at the same time. Don't let me look bad. Come on, screens, come on. Don't let me look bad. And that one as well, come on. Come on. So there you go, we've got all three screens going. Isn't it like someone's pulling a rope and the screen's going through? You're trying to do that? Come on. Pull. Isn't that amazing? I don't know. I'm still new to using the one extend. But that's supposed to, extend the whole screen across all of them, which I haven't done yet. But it's simple, like I said before. This is a 2K monitor, 60 Hz screen, and I'm gonna see what happens if I put a game on. My controller's plugged in. I'm kind of new to extending it across there, 'cause that's something I haven't learned yet. So let's see what happens. So let's go to Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered. So let's click on that. Let's plug it in to get the proper power from the computer. When it's plugged in, as you know, it runs better when they're plugged in on demanding games. So here it is now, plugged in. The light comes on. So let's turn it off the screens again and stick with the PC, and then we'll turn on the other screens and it picks up the game. So here we are now. I'm now going to put the Armory crate onto RTS RPG, which is my favourite mode, and we're going to go to Horizon Zero Dawn, raising the volume on the remastered edition, which I'm enjoying a lot. So that will load up now. Let's bring it to full screen. Come on, full screen. Yes, I've got no idea why it's not going to full screen right now, but that's a bit weird. It must be because the screens are plugged in, so it's easier to control. I don't know, but wait till it loads up, because I've just installed some new drivers for the game, and then we'll test it on the other screens. I did test it on a game called Gory Cuddly Carnage, and it did run really well. But I was unable to extend it across all three screens. So let's wait for the shader to compile, and then we'll go straight into it. So here we are then, into the game, Horizon Zero Dawn. Everything's on maximum on the game. So what we're going to do now is go into the settings for the screen. So there we are. So we're on PC only. We're now going to select duplicate. So let's watch as it all comes on all the screens. There's one screen. Where's the other screen coming on? Come on. Don't make me look bad. Don't make me look bad screen. There, all three screens. I've got the game running. Let's go back into resume. So there seems to be a problem with getting the third screen to show the game, but it's working on the other two. But I'm having a problem trying to extend the image across all three screens, and I don't know what that problem is. It's not to do with the screens itself. I do not know what sort of settings I need to do. I've gone through everything, but I can't seem to find out what the problem is. But there's a few people online who said the same thing. I don't know how to do it, so I asked the seller to see if he can help me out how to do it. As you can see here now, I've got the two screens, showing it, but not extended like I want. But so you can see how well it runs though. So I can only show you a bit with one hand, because I can't play with two. Well, I possibly could. Wait, let me see if I can do this. Okay then, so I've got the phone between my knees now doing it. So let's show you how it runs. So here we go then. So go into display, settings for the game. Here we are, Horizon. Go to continue. Let's say this is a 350 Hz screen and this one is a 60 Hz screen, but it seems to run perfectly. So I'll wait for the game to load. Here we go. So there's both games. As you can see, it's running perfectly. It does look a bit darker on the other screen, but I just need to do the settings on it. But as you can see, it's running, perfect. As I said before, I need to do the settings for the screen on the right, because as I showed you earlier, there's loads of different color settings for it. But as you can see, it's no slowdown at all. It's running very good. So I think I showed everything on the screen. I've shown you how to do the splits, how to drag the files over to each screen. I've also showed you how to set them up and that it fits any size screen up to 17.3. I've also shown you how to do the settings on the screen by the menus for the colors and stuff like that. So I think that's about it really. So hope you've enjoyed the video. It's informative. I try to make it as informative as I can. As I said before, there's nothing wrong with this setup where I can't do the stretched out across all screens. So I'm trying to get that, asking around how to do it. So hope you enjoyed the gameplay and subscribe to the channel, and see another video coming soon. Thank you and goodbye. Bye.